Hello, everybody. Pro Trader Mike, founder of MOJO Day Trading. Hope everyone wonderful weekend. We got the MOJO NFT show tonight. Dudes, loving NFTs, hating crypto right now, but loving NFTs. You know, the crypto took a big drop. Let me tell you, and I'll speak when I bring the guest on. I'll tell you my thoughts on that. Crypto took a big drop, but I bought some NFTs. Now, crypto went up a little bit, but some of my NFTs went up fivefold. And I'll show you that tonight on the show. What NFTs are, you could see by the banner right here what NFTs are. We're going to go through the SchrootNFT. That's correct, everybody. Dwight Schrute from The Office. The Schrootens Mint Pass. That's the one all the way on the right with those little crazy characters. And then the Schrutes are on top. And that's good old Dwight himself right there. Plus, we're doing a giveaway tonight on tonight's show. The winner will be announced. You got to follow SchrootNFT on Twitter. Like and retweet the post. It's in the description below. Tag 2 friends in that and join the Schroot on the Discord, and I'll show you the Discord. But without further ado, I'm going to bring in Tim. Tim is the founder and creator of the whole project, and it's his wheelhouse. So I want to bring him on. He will explain everything about the Schroots and the Schroot tints and the Robo Rampage and everything. So hello there. Hey, Tim.
Good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. I
Wherever
know
you
we're
are.
all I know we're all spread out. Nowadays, that's the one best part about NFTs is there are no borders when it comes to everything that we're doing here.
Awesome. So I was telling everybody I was going to bring you on and then tell everybody about what I think's going on with the crypto. And I've been in the stock market and business cycles and stock market cycles for 30 years. I've seen
You and me
everything.
both.
I've seen everything. And you know, on my Twitter, and I'll show you right here. Let's scroll down over just to give everybody an idea of what I'm talking about. This drop right here, historical drop in Bitcoin when it went from 19,666 to 3,200 right here. This 83% drop squeezed a lot of the little guys out of the game. And basically, let me just put your hold on a second. I'm going to mute you there, Tim, because all you hear is the typing in the background. So let me explain this. So right here, it went from 19,600 to 3,200, and it shook out all the Bitcoin miners. When it went to 3,200, it was great on the run to 19, but it was so short-lived. It dropped to 3,220, and at that time, it wasn't as mature as it is now as far as the mining network, publicly traded companies that are involved in the Bitcoin space. And that particular drop, when it went to 3, I was like, it has to go to 9,000 to be profitable. That's a 300% increase. And there's just no way that Bitcoin's going to go up 300%. And you can see by the chart right there, the dramatic drop. So I was like, no way is Bitcoin going up 300%. Time to like pull the plug on the miners and forget about mining. Maybe I was before my time or whatever. And then the plug was pulled. And then like 3 months later, it went through 9,000 and went to 60,000. Now I was like, are you kidding me? You know? So the only thing that happened during that drop was that it grew. What has happened? Now I'm going to bring you on with the back on there, Tim. What has happened with Ethereum in the Ethereum's drop? You know, it went from 4,500 to 2,000. It's like when it goes from 2,000 to 4,000, it's 100% move. So it goes from 4,000 back down to 2,000. It lost pretty much all its value. But has anything changed with Ethereum in the last 30 days?
No, I mean, look, when we're talking about Ethereum, it's ironic you mentioned it that way because you're basically bringing up a fundamental case on Ethereum, which is on a chart basis technically broken. For those of you who don't know my background, I'm actually a trader by by experience, if you will. Was a financial advisor, ran a hedge fund. And if you watch CNBC at all, I do the Off the Charts show with Jim Cramer on Mad Money. I do the technical analysis segment. But it's funny that you mentioned, has anything changed with Ethereum? Because most people, when they think of cryptocurrency, they automatically go towards Bitcoin. There's, Bitcoin's there's not quite the same use case for Bitcoin. We're talking about a currency in terms of Bitcoin. With Ethereum, we actually have a token that has utility along with value. So if you believe in the fundamental case, no, nothing has changed in the past month, 2 months, 3 months. I think your one big difference, there's probably people in the back of their mind that always worry about switch from proof of work to proof of stake and what's that going to do for value, just because traditionally they haven't quite traded at the same metric as
Yeah, I think
something
that's a
that's
more
based on
high.
a proof
I
of
think
work.
that may be a more higher level. The thing that is prominent today that wasn't 3 years ago in that drop is the amount of traders that trade on leverage
Oh,
now and so forth in
absolutely.
the market. And you've been in the market, okay? The big boys, they came in, Mike Saylor, the GBTs, the funds, they took Bitcoin to 60 and, they proved fact with that. Now, before the big boys come in, it was at 4,500 30 days ago. If they got to come in and really buy, they don't want to just shove it to 10,000. They got to drive it down first with some of their inventory to suck out as much cheapness as they can before it goes higher. I've seen that in the stock market with some really good stocks that you like get in, but it was like you didn't price it good and it goes down and it like sucks you out because your stop was too tight, and then it rockets right back up through it and then to the moon without you in it.
Yeah,
Because
they're playing emotion. They're playing on emotion. Too
I
many
think
people
that's
trade
what's
emotionally.
been happening. So it's good to let people know about that with the crypto markets. And I think it's an opportunity. Someone's misfortune is someone's fortune. How do you explain, and then we'll get into your NFTs, how do you
Sure.
explain NFTs to somebody that doesn't know about NFTs? I always like to hear everybody's angle on how they explain it to
I've
people.
actually written a couple of articles on this because I introduced it to thestreet.com and I introduced it to Altucher. But I always talk about non-fungibility first. People want to know what's the difference between fungible and non-fungible. And I think there's a couple ways to equate it. You know, I have a driver's license. You probably have a driver's license. In theory, those are the same things. It gives you the right to drive, but I can't take your driver's license. You can't take my driver's license, even though they do the same thing. I have a birth certificate. You have a birth certificate. We could, they tell us the same thing. When were you born? What time of day? How much did you weigh? We all have birth certificates, but we can't exchange them for one another. That's because they're non-fungible. It's the same thing with an NFT. NFT is something that is unique unto itself. It doesn't mean my NFT can't look like your NFT, but there is still something different about them. They cannot be exchanged one for one. On top of that, they can't be divided. I can take $1, break it down into 4 quarters. I can give you 4 quarters, you give me back $1. Doesn't matter. Both spends the same. NFTs aren't the same way. I can't break an NFT into 4 parts and have it be the same as a single NFT. So, everybody likes to talk about digital collectibles. That's really not it. What we're talking about are the unique aspects that come with the NFT. That it can't be divided, that it is unique. It's not like anything else. Now, one of the things is we always talk about, the picture and owning a picture. Generally, we own code that points to a picture. Whether that picture can be changed or not has to do with whether your metadata has been frozen or how that picture or whatever is on the NFT, how it was created, whether it was on-chain, off-chain, things along those lines. And I don't want to get too technical. But when I talk about NFTs and we talk about non-fungible tokens, my first goal is always to explain to somebody, what does non-fungible mean? And once you can understand that non-fungible, it can't be exchanged for something else, even if it looks the same or it can't be divided, then you can give them a basis for understanding more. And probably my favorite thing is I have a beat up, crappy old 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. It is actually not worth anything because it is so beat up. You could have a mint condition one. They are the same card. They have the same stats. Everything about them is the same. But again, they can't be exchanged because there's a difference in value. It's the same thing with NFTs as well.
Good explanation.
Just because you exchange them
Icon
doesn't mean that you have the same value. You know, we like to talk about floors. It still can change something because
I see behind you. I see behind you all your collectibles. Each one of those is unique, different from the other one. They all have their own rarities, which makes them unique, different from the other one.
Yeah, and so, you know, when we talk about non-fungible tokens, we're all still, you know, when we talk to somebody who's not been in this industry, they immediately go to Bored Apes or maybe CryptoPunks, and they're saying, you know, why would I pay $144,000 for a picture of an ape? First of all, you know, they're not that when they start talking in fiat instead of ETH or WETH, is the case maybe, but ETH. And you quickly realize they don't understand the utility behind it, that it goes beyond just a pretty picture or funny picture or cool looking picture. And it goes beyond just being part of a digital country club, which is originally how I first saw everything. You have a membership to a club kind of thing. But there's additional utility that comes into it. And as NFTs expand, we're going to see more things of in real life, just like with Schroots, where we acquired a beet farm, an actual beet farm that grows beets, tomatoes, spinach. We're going to see more of that crossing over. You saw Gary Vee do it with Flyfish NFT, where you're getting reservations to a restaurant, and we're seeing more and more of that spill over into real life, and even Gutter Cats and Bored Apes, and they've had in real life concerts or events and going out a yacht.
That's what people. I was explaining that to somebody at my son's baseball game today about the utility, and he just thought they were pictures. That's it.
Yes. That's all what everybody thinks.
That's all they think. And I'm like, no, there's actually like utility. There's membership. You're going to get to go to this country club. You're going to get to go to this restaurant that no one else can go to. And you show the NFT, you get the admission and so forth. So yeah, you explain the NFTs great. I'm always explaining them to people. And you know, like how you go into the paunch and on the show, the pawn store, and you bring in, you know, you get a pack of baseball cards, you know, and out of those 12 baseball cards, one of them is the Mickey Mantle, man. So he's rare. He's worth more than all the other ones in that little pack. So how do you prove that and first of all, during that year, they only put out a certain number of Mickey Mantles. So if you were fortunate enough to get that Mickey Mantle, you got yourself a golden card. So what you want to do is you want to bring it to a certifier, guy that puts it in that plastic, puts a thing on it and says, dude, this thing is worth a lot because I've certified it. I got the credentials. And because you got this one of a kind right there in my little thing, and it's rare, it's worth top dollar. You know what I'm saying? So that's like what an NFT is. It's kind of like you own this card with digital signature on the blockchain that shows it's authentically yours. That's like that certification on the baseball card that proves
talking
it's
about
yours.
provenance, talking about chain of ownership, provenance.
Right. So that's how you own the NFT. So someone can't take a copy of your NFT and go, oh, I want to sell it because I have the same one as you. You can look at it on the blockchain and there's no record of it, so it's not real, where yours has a record of it on the blockchain. And that's what an NFT is. It gives you ownership on the blockchain. And
we don't have to worry about right click save trying to resell anything that
so we're trying to onboard people, and there's nothing better than The Office, guys, you know, with Dwight and the whole show. And Tim's going to tell us all about the background behind it, how he made it. And let's talk about the collection. There's 8.3 thousand. Let's talk about the collection.
So Schroot's actually it started as a joke. So originally we were going to do what we called Schroot Loot. You know, you had Loot for Adventures and Loot had come out at the time, and so we were joking around. Hey, let's just do a fun free collection, call it Schroot Loot, and just have some of Dwight Schroot's favorite things. And as we sketched that out and the team worked on that, our artist drew up a little caricature. And we were like, this is great. Well, maybe we'll do like 5 different ones. And so there'll be 5 different little caricatures. And as he started drawing them out, he said, man, this is freaking fantastic. Why don't we look at doing more of these? And as we started to expand that, Blute kind of had its blow up, and I think Blute ran to 3 or 4 ETH at one point, and then it crashed down. And we said, you know what, we already missed that text train. Let's just do something that has longevity. That's not just for kicks. Let's build a real project. And so we outlined the roadmap. I wrote up the Dwight paper instead of the white paper. And, we put it down thinking we're not going to spend anything on marketing. We had some people that we knew that said, yeah, we'll tweet it out. This is kind of cool. I like The Office. Let's go ahead and do it. Mm-hmm. And our roadmap was different than others. So, we were months ago already talking about acquiring an in real life asset. And I've seen some things come out afterwards talking about them being the first to acquire a real life asset. And I keep pointing back to us and say, hey, look back months and months ago in 2021, and there was actually a project that acquired a real life asset. We have a beet farm. We were part of a group of micro farms in Squamish Valley, British Columbia, Canada. I flew up there. It was fortunately not too cold when I went up. We signed our papers on that, and right now we're covered by about 3 feet of snow. Mm-hmm. but as soon as that melts out, they'll be breaking ground. We're going to put up a hoop house. Originally, we were going to do a greenhouse, but as a stock trader, you also know that the supply chain absolutely stinks right now, and we're looking at 6 to 7 months after the thaw before we can get any greenhouse parts, and we don't want to wait that long before we start getting some seeds in the ground. But we went ahead and we acquired that, plus we started building out on our timeline. And I know a lot of people thought that this one was a joke. We only did 8,337, which if you spell 8337, we were having fun with words and everything. But as we started to build this out, right after our mint, we sold out in about 90 minutes. It kind of caught wildfire. But one person had a friend who missed out, and their friend missed out. And so they did a listing, and they did a listing at 0.000001 ETH so that their friend could pick it up cheap, basically just for gas. Well, we all know how reliable OpenSea is, and OpenSea, that immediately got bought, but OpenSea got stuck with the floor showing 0.0001 after it had been about 0.07 right after the mint. Well, immediately everybody thought it was a rug, and our floor crashed. Our floor became a basement.
Because one person did that?
Yeah, and they were actually in the Discord and said, hey, I was just doing this for my friend.
Wow.
But OpenSea got stuck on that transaction. And you know how OpenSea sometimes can have a floor price that's not accurate. Well, a lot of people, this was September, and a lot of people were still into flips and looking at tradings, and there actually hadn't been that many rugs at that point. So immediately, because our roadmap was so different than everybody else, immediately everybody thought it was a rug. And we had a whole wave of selling. And basically, just to flat out admit it, we were screwed because gas then went up. And when you have a floor of 0.001, not even 0.01, nobody wants to buy it because you're paying, 10x, 50x, 100x in gas cost. So we actually picked up the entire project and moved it to Polygon. We are developers. We mirror imaged it. And during that same time, we did a free drop of SchrootLoot. We actually went ahead and we did a free mint of SchrootLoot, and we did a free claim. And ours was actually free on Shelford's, which, if you're familiar with Dwight and in the show, his Second Life character Shelford, and we did that was a 100% free claim. Everything that we've done since the mint has been gas free. The move to Polygon, the trading now in Polygon, the SchrootLoot, the Shelford's, and we completed all those in 3 months. We also completed our token, dropped it out. We have staking already done. All of that is gas free as well. So you can go and you can stake your Schroots, you can stake your Shelfords, you can
Where do you do that at?
So you do that at what is our beats.schroot.io. So if you go to beats, beets.schroot.io, you'll see our staking site. So we've actually completed our staking site. We have a token.
Family farm, bros. Love it. Yeah. So you connect your wallet.
You connect your wallet.
And then it detects how many Schroots that you have.
It actually detects our 3 different collections. It detects Schroots, Shelfords, and SchrootLoots, and you can choose between them what you want to stake. You can stake.
How long do you have to stake them for? Okay, go ahead.
So you have monthly, quarterly, and semi-annual, but we do not lock you. So if the only thing is, if you select monthly and you want to unstake after 1 week, you just don't get what you've accrued over that week. If you stake for a month and after a month and a day, you want to unstake, there's no cost to unstake. You unstake, you get your 1 month worth of beats. It automatically rolls over for you. We have a bonus in there. If you have Schroots and SchrootLoot, depending on the rarity that you have, you will get bonuses for each time period, and it's based on an equation of rarity.
So what is SchrootLoot? Is that like beats? Is that like another kind of like token reward for having the Schroots?
No, so SchrootLoots was a free mint. We did 33,337 SchrootLoot. It was a 100% free mint. Anybody could mint up to 20. It was gas free, so it was 100% free. So cool. Shelfords were also 100% free. All you had to do was fill out a form saying, I want a Shelford. You did not have to own a Schroot to get a Shelford. So we created a staking system where people did not have to buy a single thing in order to earn a Beats token.
That's cool. And when you get the Beats, are you able to upgrade your Schroot to another?
So the Beats actually have multiple utility right now. Right now, Beats they're going to be able to be used in our upcoming mint for Schrootens, for a mint with the code name Crypto Miners. In late February, you're going to be able to use Beats to purchase packs and mint Robo Rampage robots. Right now, you can actually go on the Robo Rampage game and wager Beats against other people if you want, and you can battle for Beats on that game. In that game, you can actually battle for NFTs. You can battle for Beats.
Let's show them that game.
You can battle for free.
He's talking about this, guys.
Yeah,
this Robo Rampage right here. See these weapons and so forth.
If you go to fight.roborampage.io,
check it out.
We're one of the few people. So this same team that developed Schroots, we built a play to earn game that is operational already. If you've ever seen BattleBots,
yeah.
This is an NFT version of BattleBots. You go in and you can fight for fun. You can fight for other people's NFTs. You can fight for WETH if you want to. We don't take a cut out of WETH. So if you guys want to battle each other for WETH, you can. This is all on Polygon. And soon when you sign up, you're going to get a free robot NFT when you sign up. And you can battle for Beats. And we actually can implement a battle for any Polygon ERC20 token for any collection if they want to. We have another collection soon coming online. But with Beats, any project our team does, you can use Beats in order to mint for free, no gas. We will drop it. So we have a SchrootN's mint coming up here in the next few weeks. And with SchrootN's, people that own 25,000 beats are going to be able to mint a SchrootN for free as opposed to paying 0.022 ETH. They're going to be able to mint for free. We have a secret mint coming up in February, and a few people will be able to use beats. And then we have another play to earn game that will be launching at the end of February. We have about 6 more projects coming out this year. It's a very, very big team.
So I'm in, bro. What do I do?
20 of us.
I'm into the game.
Okay, so if you go to your inventory, if you go ahead and click on inventory, I should log in and I can play it. So those are your 4 bots that you have. And let's just look at your winner bot. That's a click equip bot. So if you want to go to your right, the right of your screen as you're looking at it, over to equip bot. Yeah, click on that. And what you're going to see there is actually go up to inventory up top. It might be a little bit easier since you haven't been in here. Click on inventory. So on inventory, there are tabs across the top, right above your bots on the left. There's a weapons, Xenobots tab. Then there's a weapons tab. If you go just up, just a little bit, just smidge up from there, keep going higher with your mouse. There you go. Click on that. This will populate all your weapons. There's a drop-down box on the right so that you can.
Yeah, I see all that.
Yeah, so you can put those things on your weapon. Those weapons on your bot. Also, there's another tab. There should be armor. Now, defenses we haven't released yet, but if you go to your armor, you'll be able to see if you have any armor. Those are different armors. And then if you go
these
to
the armors that I have right here.
Yep, those are all the armors that you have right there. Those all came out of the packs.
And driving
skills. These are all different
people. I can pick the drivers. Cool.
Yeah, and they all have different strengths and weaknesses. And so some, give you better attack, some give you better damage, some give you better speed, some give you better defense. And if they have strength, they might also have a weakness. So if you want to fight with these, you equip your bot. So you could just go to equip bot. You don't even have to right now. If you go back to go ahead and click on one of the empties. So you could click that 2-point drum spinner. Now, mind you, we're still in beta.
Yeah.
You can click on another empty. You can add, the AR 400 armor. And each of the gold circles means something. So, and then also, you can pick one more. Now, if you go below that, you can look at the different fighting styles. You do have limits on how many that can be equipped. If you just click off there, it'll go away. So if you go to the bottom, there's fighting styles, and it's a drop-down box, and these also give you different pluses and minuses.
It's a real deal game. How long did it take to put this game together?
This was about
people on the team.
20 people on this team. It's been ongoing for 6 months. Total cost to build right now, we're approaching $500,000. So this is not a fly-by-night game. If you hover over the circle right above your card, you're going to see a drop down on stats. Now, soon that's going to change, and it's going to be on the screen for you, and you won't have to hover over. So if you move off and just click and go to the arena in the upper right. So if you go, if you were to click here, you can bet beats in the upper left-hand corner. You can see that. But go to, scroll over to a different arena. We have 5 different arenas right now. So there's in honor of the Bored Apes. So if you go to find an opponent, or go back to the other ape one there. You can click ready. Now, you don't have any WETH. You don't want to do that. So go back to the arena. We're not going to gamble here today. Click one to the right. Let's find you a free arena. All right, you can click on that. Go to find an opponent down at the bottom. And then just click ready. We'll just walk you through. I don't know if anybody's online. I should jump online right now so I can fight you. So our free will...
and the people that spend more time on this game will collect more rewards, grow with the community.
Yes, so our token, we're about 3 weeks away from our token on this, but you'll be able to do things on the token. All right, so just go ahead and click Let's Strategize. Don't worry, since I'm just letting you see a battle, and go ahead to Let's Battle. Then you'll have a cutscene intro. Now this is a strategy battle game. Oh, you turned it off.
No, I want to get the sound on there.
So right now it's a strategy battle. So it'll just do it for you.
That was very cool. So I got you, right?
Yeah, so you won that. Oh, sorry, I can hear myself on echo. That's all good thing. But so we're adding more animation, definitely adding more fight sequence. And then we're going to have a second version of the game that comes out that's going to be turn-based. So after you make it, you'll each choose attack, defense, what weapon you want to use, what defense you want to use, and we'll have two games that run. We'll have 2 games that run. You can either do the strategy battle game, which there's a lot more to it than we discussed.
So if I would have beat you and that would have been point, is there one where we battle and I win money, or is it cost me money?
No. So you can play for free. You can play for WETH. You can play for each other's NFT parts. So all those NFTs you had equipped to your bot. If we played for NFTs and you beat me and I had NFTs equipped to my bot as well, so there's a chance. There's a chance. It ranges from, depending on how equally matched you are, but up to a 7% chance that you'll lose the loser will lose one of their NFTs to the winner. And we have that all scaled out so people can see exactly what the odds are if they use and what they don't.
And I just want people to understand that, this is not like throw it up in a month. I got a funny little game. This is a team, you've heard him, that took a long time with 20 people and $500,000.
And we self-funded it
to make this happen. So this is real deal in the beat field, man. So this is just amazing, dude.
So, wow. And then this is still beta. So there's going to be, we have two full-time artists and a full-time animator, and they continue to expand this, and that's ongoing. So you're going to see more cutscenes. You're going to see more animations in the battle. You can see I'm number 2. Olaf has gotten ahead of me, but
I see that. I'm gonna have to start playing this baseline. They got my stats and everything. This is very good, dude. I love it.
You can watch replays. You can share links. We run tournaments where people can come in and play. If you want to upgrade your bots, we have packs that people can buy right on the site. So if you go back to the hub, and I'll explain. So if you went to Marketplace and then you can see, hey, if I want to expand my bot, I can go ahead and pick up one of these packs. We do have welding coming soon, and welding allows you to take 2 or more weapons, 2 or more bots, and you can burn them together. And that's how you get the phase 2 robots or the phase 2 weapons. They're only going to be available through burning. And everything is done on the site. It's all done via Polygon, which is a challenge. Schroots are on Polygon. Robo Rampage is on Polygon. I know people are still a little bit resistant to Polygon, but if you're going to run games and staking and things along those lines,
you have to buy a bunch of parts, man. So you don't want to be spending $100 in gas on all these things to equip your bot. And you don't want to be doing that.
So our token for this game is in progress. The same team built the Schroot token. So anybody who's been in Schroots knows that we already understand how to build a token. We can already build a token. We already understand staking. With this as well, you're going to be able to, you can lend out your weapons. You can lend out your bots soon to other people, and you'll be able to collect token for doing that. Since we do build multiple projects, all our tokens are interchangeable between all the projects, which is a utility most people don't have. Additionally, with Schroots, we have a play-to-earn game that'll be coming out later this year that's very much in the genre of Plants vs. Zombies, hence Schroots versus Schrootens, the battle for Schroot Farm. So the genesis for what we like to call the genesis token for all our play to earn games is actually going to be the Shroot mint that's coming up. It will get you access to all our play to earn games, whereas the Shroots are more of our genesis for token. And that starts with the beats. It's going to go over to our ERC20 token called Scrap, or we might call it the Iggy token, but Scrap for Robo Rampage. So with our team, we like to cross utilize. That's the great thing about NFTs. We hear about all these people building play to earn games, and that's awesome. Except, what does my token do outside of that game? Okay, well, I can sell it, and that's great. For us, what does your token do? Well, you got a pickaxe in Robo Rampage. Great. Maybe it's not a great weapon in the game, but you still have it. Well, what happens if we allow you to use that in one of our other games? Now, all of a sudden, I've got cross utility, and that's what we are building. So Robo Rampage was more than building a game. We built a back-end platform that could house multiple tokens. We have our own wallet on there. So right now, you can load that wallet with WETH. You can load that wallet with Beats, even though Beats aren't a Robo Rampage thing.
And where do you swap those tokens out on, like Uniswap or Pancake Swap?
So you can do that straight through MetaMask and bringing in importing your Beats into the game. So if you want to import your Beats into Robo Rampage, you do it through our wallet that is integrated with MetaMask. And we have it in our roadmap to build our own wallet completely. But for right now, it integrates direct with MetaMask. We're in talks with another Polygon project right now, and they have a token, and it's a fantastic project. And they're likely going to have an arena for themselves where their individuals can come in and they can do the same thing that we do with Beats. They can come in and play each other for their native token. And we have that all integrated.
It's a cool ecosystem you're building,
and it doesn't cost them a dime to do it. So they get to give utility to all their folks of, hey, do you want to go have fun with your token and screw around? We can set the limit as low as they want. They can come in and play for one token. They can play for 250. It doesn't matter. So on this, our negative right now on the floor is
you're giving everyone a chance to come in and get these and play the game, because it's not going to look what it costs, guys, to get $4.80. You get this base wedge bot, base vehicle, and it's not going to cost you $130 in gas to own it. So this is what it costs, $4.80.
We put out a free mint of 750, and of course a bunch of robots came in and scooped them up. The good news is they put them out cheap so people can buy them. The other thing is we're implementing in the next few weeks. If you sign up and you're a new player, we're going to give you a free bot. You're going to get a free robot. You don't even have to spend the $4.80 over the next couple of weeks. We're going to go ahead and give you. That being said, these are so cheap. It's, you can use Umbria Bridge to move ETH over to WETH. It'll cost you like $6 or $8.
Let me show you what that is, guys.
Yeah. And then you're
Umbria.
You're not paying gas anymore. I mean, I don't understand why more people aren't doing this, but
if you come right here, what he just said, you come to this Umbria.network, correct? You can go to cross-chain bridge, correct, Tim?
Yep. Well, I'm not the expert on this, so I don't.
And then you bridge. Well, this is what this is how you do it right here.
Yeah.
You bridge ETH from Ethereum to Polygon, and then your ETH is on the Polygon network, and then you can go in, and it's purple, and you can go and purchase the Robo Rampages. That's how it works.
Yeah, they're nice and cheap. You can purchase the Shroots too. Now,
so let's go check out the Shroots. I got some in my portfolio here.
Yes.
Here they are.
Shroots are very good for staking.
So I got a couple of Shroots. He hooked me up with a couple of Shroots. So we're going to give one of those away tonight. And we're going to give away a Robo Rampage tonight.
We've repaired our floor from basically zero. We're back up. We generally around 0.013, 0.014. It's been as high as 0.017. Sometimes it'll dip down to 0.01. There's definitely favorites. If you're in the Discord, there are things that people love and things that people don't. But with the SchrootN's game coming out, owning both Schroots and Schrootens will be key. We have we
Where
do
are
a
the
lot of
Schrootens?
bonuses.
So the Schrootens haven't come out yet,
No, the
and
Schrootens will
that's from
mint
the
this
the
week.
past, correct?
Yeah, so the Schrootens will mint this week, and
Let's show them that.
we haven't announced the
I
mint
got one of
yet on
those.
Schrooten.
I
Do you
have
have a
one
Schroot?
of. I have one right here. Where is it? The Mint Pass.
Oh yes, yeah, on the Mint Pass. And so the Mint Pass
Where
kind of
is it?
shows you a few of
Here it
the
is.
yes.
So
So
this is the Schrootens Mint Pass, guys. They're Shroots, but mutants.
yep, mutant Schroots. And
Really
there are
cool.
15 one of ones.
And they're
Also,
242,000. So we're going to give them to you
well,
at a discount tonight.
yeah.
So listen, if you first one in, we'll give you 10 ETH off for 90 ETH. If you come on in
I'm
right
down with
now,
that.
I'm
I'm
down with
down
that
with that.
too. So
Split it
Pro
with you.
Trader Hines, how much did you make this year? $100 million. Go ahead, you can afford that one. You'd be like, we'll make this the Bored Ape Yacht Club, but we'll do the Schrootens, dude.
We have some awesome one of ones coming. Also, we're giving away upon
Make a look.
sell.
We got to just make a liquidity pool. He'll be in, dude, because he'll support the floor in every transaction. He gets paid $2,000 out of every
Well, and
transaction.
that's what we're waiting for on Beats is, as projects, we can't set up the liquidity floor ourselves, and you get in trouble with the potential of being a security and whatnot. But with Schrootens, we do have some giveaways coming with that. We're going to release that tomorrow, but we're going to give away about 10 ETH worth of other projects in there. So we have some of our favorite projects.
So why is this priced at 100?
Oh, because somebody got a Mint Pass and decided they wanted to jokingly re-put it up for sale.
Okay.
So that's more of a humor. So the Mint Pass,
and these are going to be on your website as the Mint, right?
So yeah, so
to mint
the
these.
Schrooten Mint Pass is by themselves right now. They are they can't be bought. They can only be given away. We only give those away. We're giving away 100 of those.
I got
also up to 500 Schrootens can be minted using our token Beats. The rest will be sold. So we're selling 7,500 at 0.022 ETH. Again, we don't aim to be super expensive, super high cost. Since we run multiple projects, we're able to use technology, code, things, contracts, things that we've developed from one project onto another so that we're cost efficient instead of trying to do a 0.05 or 0.07 ETH mint or web. We pass that savings across the board so that there can be longevity and people are in a better position to potentially make money. But our goal is long term, not the flip. And
Correct.
I know
once it catches on, there is no more floor anymore.
No, but it drives me nuts.
You know?
It drives me nuts when somebody's pitch on a mint is watch this triple in value. I just got one in a private message saying, check out this mint. They only have 10 whitelist spots. The floor is going to triple. Well, what the hell's the project going to do that makes the value triple? And why do I care if it triples on day one? Is it nice? Absolutely. But if my only goal or my only reason for buying is because the floor is going to triple, what is my purpose going to be? I'm going to flip out of that. And that means all we're going to have are people that either have buyer's remorse or flippers. And we don't have anybody that actually believes in the longevity of the project.
Well, that's why I always buy like 4 of everything, just in case that does happen.
If
I buy 4 of these.
Yeah, you flip
I got
one.
I got 10 of those. I got like 4 of these women apes right here that I just got. I like to buy 5 of like each. The only one I didn't do was this. I got 10 of those, couple
and
of
look, I don't have any issue with. I do that a lot. I buy 3, 4, 5 on a mint, and if it doubles or triples, I'll sell 1 or 2 because I want to recoup some of my money and I want to look at something else potentially. But if my only purpose is if the only reason I'm buying is because I think the floor is going to double or triple, I already know my mindset is I'm selling no matter what, and that's when you end up with the undercutters here that everybody who just starts undercutting each other because they only bought in because they thought the floor was going to go higher. They know nothing about the project.
Correct.
And so that there's no time. Look, there's definitely room for trading. I trade, you trade, we all trade, and we look for some of those projects with hype. But what we're trying to show is, look, we took a project that kind of started as a joke, turned it into something real. Even though our floor went to zero and we could have walked away, we still did everything on our roadmap. And our roadmap wasn't just sell 100%. Our roadmap was create a token, buy an in real life farm, do the Schroot loot drop. And we did all those, and then start, going and starting to build the game. And so we've been doing things simultaneous as well, while building on Robo Rampage, building things that we're implementing for the Battle for Schroot Farms.
That's sweet.
But I mean, games aren't inexpensive, and we want the Shrootins to be kind of.
They like it. They said, yeah. John Sphere says Robo Rampage is very addictive.
Yes.
How come I have so many weapons already? Because I have Tim on my show, guy. If you had Tim on your show, you'd have a bunch of weapons too. Okay. So, duh. Look, he didn't realize 8337 spells beat.
Yeah.
What is that on your phone?
Yeah, if you mess around with it, yeah.
What's 8337 signify? What's that number signify?
No, so it's a twist on spelling beats with code, but you have to kind of flip your phone after the first one. It's a little strange. I mean, technically you would want 233, but 2338, but we're like, that's not quite large enough.
Hey guys, what he's talking about, when you go to your OpenSea and you move your money from Coinbase to your wallet, you're going to come in here and it's going to have like Ethereum. You see this? And then you have to bridge to Polygon. You see this? And if you have Ethereum, you bridge to, if you have Polygon, you bridge to Ethereum. You see that? But when you do it here, it costs you, let's say, $100. If you come to this site called Umbria and you do the same thing, it costs you $10. 10 times is less expensive to do the same transaction. So check out the cross chain bridge and doing that transaction and connecting your wallet on this, moving ETH to Polygon. So then once it moves to Polygon, you connect your wallet right here and you do it all. It's very easy, guys. If you have any questions, you can always message me. But yeah, some people said some cool things. Let's do the giveaway. Let's see what we got going on. We got 18. Let me refresh. We got 18 people. Let me copy this link.
Shoot, you got 18 people. I'll send out 18 robots.
So, and let's see, look what they said. They said, best community I've ever been a part of. Who wouldn't love the Schroot? It's an amazing and very helpful. Check it out. My favorites. Great roadmap. Love it. Great, amazing community. Everyone loves your community. I love Schroot because the team is the best in the entire space, constantly providing value and fun. Strong. That's why I'm. The last 5 projects I've reviewed on this show have all sold out and all gone up 5x. Ranchy Rednecks, Nick Small, and the 13-year-old. You know him?
No.
You don't know Nick?
Nick's don't, 13. Awesome.
Yeah, Nick's the 13-year-old right here. It's called Ranchy Rednecks.
Oh no, I did see that. Yes.
Nick's 13. Yeah. He sold out Ranchy Rednecks, 140 ETH right here. I had him on my show, right in the very beginning. Had Crypto Rich, Hot Bunnies, the Chains NFT, Gorilla Mansion, 6 of them right now, back to back to back to back. My buddy just did this right here on the Chains NFT with me, and he made $9 grand, bro. Right here.
I'm telling you, Shrootins are going to be.
This guy right here, he just sold it for 3.5 ETH, 9,500. He got it in the mint because he listened to me at 0.1 ETH.
Well, I will make sure to get you a link for the Shrootins, but I think that's going to be It's going to be a very, very fun one, and it's very different than anything else that is out there in the marketplace right now. Yeah, I think we've seen some mutant stuff, but this is done a little differently, and this is done as a Genesis play to earn token. On top of that, there are bonuses which we have in our Discord for anybody that owns a Schroot and mints Schrootens, depending on how many they mint, they may be eligible to get beats, mint pass to our next play to earn. So our next play to earn that's coming out, just so people don't think we're biting off more than we can chew, is we are partnered with a gaming studio on top of our development team. And this is a game that already existed in a prior format that we're updating, and that we're also making play to earn that didn't exist. So there are there's some serious firepower behind what we're doing. And also one of the joint venture partners in that is a public company. Now, we're not releasing the name of the public company, but there's a reason why you want to be in the Schrootens, is because that leads into these joint ventures that we have coming up with a gaming studio and a public company, which is very exciting on our end, and it's taken a while to put together. But it was really the Schroots and all the work that we've done on Robo Rampage, and they looked at it and said, okay, we've done more with less than most teams that are out there. That being said, there are a ton of great teams out there. There's a lot of projects that I own that I love. I'm not so biased where I'm like, oh, we're the only game in town. Hell no. There are some fantastic other projects out there that I own and I love owning, and I love being a part of those communities as well. But I think this is one that you would benefit a lot of people having exposure to.
I like it. Let's see who's going to get one tonight. Ready? Start. 10, 9, 8. 4, 3. Who's winning it tonight? 2, 1. Bang, zoom. Adam J. Cash.
AJK.
AJ, look at you, buddy. Dang, Erica, you came in second. Better luck next time. Let's get you your certificate, bro. Adam, great job. And it looks like you're already in the game with the Schroot football player.
Yes, AJK is a good guy.
Download image. Done, buddy. So good job, Mr. Adam J. There you go. Done. Let's get you on Twitter. So you are. And let's head over to the tweet. Good job, dude. Proud of you, man.
Oh, tell him what he won.
He won a Schroot and a Robo Rampage. Let's find him here. Where is he? Adam. This is him right here. Adam J. There you go, buddy.
Winning more for doing less.
Congrats. DM me your OpenSea address.
What's your wallet there, AJK?
He's going to DM me.
Oh, that's probably
I'll send it to you. And then he'll do a little retweeting from what he gets. He may get some more than just one. You never know. We're a happy crew, dude. So the more we give, the more you can guarantee your resources to our success together.
Well, I will tell you what, the community is ridiculously phenomenal. They have been unwavering in their support, even when the floor was zero. Everybody's kind of rallied around being a community and the roadmap, and just, it keeps us going, having them in there. It's always nice. It is always nice.
It is nice. We got 1,300 people in the office right now, dude. Look at that. We got 1,357 members in the office, dude. And look, it's like the good old office, bros. Yeah. All the characters we love, dude. Dude, that's the greatest show, and it's the greatest people we grew up with. You know,
We
now
have
we
a
get to
season.
own an
We have a
NFT
season
with
2
them.
coming, and I have no idea what the Bills defense was doing there, but if
You
you're
know,
not
I
watching, you
have
should
an idea. I have an, how far fetched am I? How far fetched am I that Dwight loves the project, gets on the Twitter spaces. Maybe if we own as much, we get to go out to dinner with Dwight or meet Dwight, or maybe, you know, meet Mike and, you know, do something like that in the future, you
and
know?
it would be, well, right now, what we have been doing is we've been donating to his charity. So I just gotten word because they just got our latest check. So we've donated. We're approaching. I think we're at $5,000 now that we've donated to
Does he have a
his charity
Twitter?
of choice. He does. We try not to bug his Twitter too much right now, from the standpoint of, you know, he's seen it. Enough people have tweeted to him that
Right.
we're kind of like,
Gotcha.
okay, well, if he comes around to it, he comes around to it.
Smart.
But that's really, you know, we're not really looking for the
Yeah, but I could
celebrity
see that.
endorsement or
I
anything.
know, but I could see it happening,
If
man.
it happens organically, fantastic. Until then, we'll just
Yeah.
keep
Keep
hitting on our
doing,
roadmap and doing the
yeah.
right things. And
Because
you
the right
know,
people come along, man.
yeah, that's it. I mean, you gotta deliver. That's it. In the end, promises mean nothing if you don't deliver. You can say everything in the world.
That's a
Yeah,
good one, man.
that's so in the Shroot Mint, if you mint that, which is a 1 of 1, you'll get a handful of GOTZ, GOTZ NFTs, which is one of our favorite projects. So we'll have a few more of those, and if you mint those, then you're going to end up getting those NFTs as a prize.
So
So
guys, jump in their Discord and check out the channels and the announcements and get familiar with the community, man, because that's what we're going to be doing, because Mojo is going to be constantly updating, constantly playing Robo Rampage, and I want to get on the leaderboard. And if you see my name there, it may mean my son was on the game playing, because, dude, he's amazing, dude, at the games.
well,
And
you want to be, yeah, there's a Robo channel in the game, so that you want to check out there, because it gives you some how-tos on how to play, and some fantastic people will
fight
answer
links and
questions
stuff,
for you.
guys. See that?
Yep, you can do fight links. You can share those on Twitter, and those will be expanding as well. Well, the knockout tournaments, which will be a lot of fun, and those things, you know, there will be a lot of free tournaments, and there will be some pay to enter tournaments for people that want to do them. But there's a lot of free
and here's
stuff.
all their links in the Discord, official links for the Shroots, the Shroot Loot right here. Let's click that one.
Then the Shroot Loot was a free one. That's really just for staking. It's we call it an engine.
There's
so
the Shroot Loot, dude.
You can get, since that was a free mint, they go for virtually nothing, which is fine. That's just a starter engine for your staking. It just gives you bonuses, and they were never meant to be high priced. They're meant to be low priced.
Excellent. So I love it, man. I love the project. It seems like the community and the audience loves it as well. Legendary Shrootility.
Yeah, those are special 1s of 1.
These are nice.
Those are phenomenal if you've never seen them.
Oh wow, here's like that's pretty cool. Matrix one. These are really cool. Oh, so this one with the 2 heads.
We did Halloween ones. We did Christmas ones. We've just done some special ones. We did a couple of Thanksgiving ones.
These are amazing. Oh, there's the football ones that you guys got. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and then when the team loses, if you go all the way down at the bottom, when the team loses, you get a different one. Yeah, I love. So then, if the team loses, you get the same people who owned one got a mutant version of
wow, that's so. The art is so cool on this, man. These are really going to be amazing. The art is. Look at that artwork, guys. That's really excellent. Who is the artist?
Brett Young from. So he runs Imaginate Design. And Brett is the lead artist.
Amazing.
He does a phenomenal job. So
really,
he had a lot of fun with those football ones.
Look at the detail. And these look like they're not like a computer. Looks like he really put the time into these.
He does. Everything. So yes, we'll do generative art afterwards, but everything is hand drawn. Then he.
Oh, this is so cool. This is the Chevy Chase with the.
Yeah,
like the
the Christmas lights.
Yeah, man, that's so legendary. Clark Schrootwold. Dude, these are gonna be like, these could be worth dude, phenomenal. I love it. I
And
love it. I
one thing
really
that's a
do.
little different that we do, if you go into like the
One
football
wall.
players and you go into the descriptions, every one of them will have something unique. And what we did was we took
It's
quotes
not the
from the
size of the
players.
shroot in the fight, but the size of the fight in the shroot.
So all the quotes
Very
either
cute.
come from the team owner or the player themselves, and then we scrutinize them. And
Love
so
it.
we'll give them a little twist. Some are better than other, but it was a lot of fun to do those.
Yeah, those
Nothing
look
we do is nothing we
amazing.
do is half-assed.
Let's look
So
at the
everything that we do
Shelfords,
is good.
please.
Yeah. So
So
the
the
shelf.
Shelfords, the Beat Staker collection.
So the Shelfords are a lot of inverse or twists. Some of them are little animated ones.
Yeah, I see that. Very nice. So it's like you gotta own the collection. You can't just own the Shroot. You gotta own the Shroots, the
You
Shelfords.
you don't have to, but you
I
can if you
do.
want
No,
to.
I do. I do. That's the way I like, like on Vivi, I buy one of the Spider-Mans. I like to own
Yeah.
all of them, all of the uh Transformers, all of the Invisible Womans, I like to buy, get the whole collection. These are the stake Shroots. Oh, so these are the ones people have staked? What are
Yes.
these?
So we create another token so people can track them. So it moves to the contract and you can see them. On most collections, when you stake something, it disappears and everybody's like, "Where the heck is it?"
Right.
For us, we drop you a
You're
staked
showing.
copy of your token
Cool.
so that you know that it's staked and you have it.
That's
It's just
smart,
an
man.
extra measure, so it cuts down. Oh my God, Buffalo! It cuts down on everything so that people can understand what they own and what they don't.
Cool. I love the project, bro. Thanks for going with it. And gas is
Yeah.
cheap right now, guys, too. 101.
Yep.
So this is a
Now's the
really
time.
now's the time,
Well, it
man.
doesn't even matter. Gas at 101. All those things are in Polygon. There's no gas.
Yeah, I know. But when I see it, I'm always like, gas is cheap. Time to jump in on some. But yeah,
Yeah,
excellent.
I'm always like that too. Whenever gas is cheap, you're always like, all right, I'm going to get in on this.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I appreciate you having me on the show. Hopefully, I know we have a lot of things going on. So if anybody has questions, I am always available. You can pop in Discord. You can find me
Absolutely.
on Twitter. When we get closer to the Shroot Mint, I'm happy to circle back on any questions anybody has. Everything is outlined in the Discords. If you pop into the Discord, both Robo and Shroot are on the same Discord. Like I said, it's an incredibly gracious community. They will answer questions to the best of their ability. I think some of them know more about all the projects than I do at this point, and so I end up asking them questions.
Yeah, and now that I've had Tim on and I'm linked in with his project, I'm working with so many amazing projects, and when there's a like-minded scenario, I'm going to link him up with it because
Yeah.
that project is going to want to have some Shroots, and the Shroots are going to want to have some of that project. So once I just link them up together, that's another utility that's going to be added down the line from you guys owning Shroots and me being involved, is these collaborations to grow together. And that's what the
Collaborations are
industries are
phenomenal.
doing. They're phenomenal because, just by owning a Shroot, you don't know that in 2 months from now, you can get maybe an ape of some sort because we've made a collaboration with one of the nice communities out there. And
There may or may not be an ape derivative in the Shroot Mint, just one, but there may be a Shroot ape.
a Shroot ape, guys. Yeah, it needs, well, I don't know what to say. One of a kind, go in a kind.
It's very, very, very unique. It is
Cool.
it is nothing. I promise. It is nothing like what exists on the market. It is very, very unique.
But if anybody has
try to
any
do everything
questions about, how he's built his project, or any questions that you'd want to share, message me below, MOJO Day Trading at Gmail. I'll get you in touch with Tim. Go to Shroot. His DM is open. You could message him there. And that's what we do, guys. We want to pay it forward, share what we got, and make sure that you join their Discord and go check it out. The links are below in the description, man. So thanks again for for being on the show, partner. Peace.
Appreciate it.
And let's keep it really profitable with the Schroots. I'll see you on the farm.
Thanks. See you, Mike.
Bye. That was really cool, guys. Now I plan to be like 7 for 7. Another NFT going in the bank. Mojo going to own half a dozen of those. And they're on the lower side, so maybe I can own 2 or 3 dozen of those. And then when they pop, hold a dozen or 2 dozen and sell a dozen. And there you go. And that's how you exponentially grow the portfolio. So thanks again, guys, for watching my Mojo NFT show. Listen, keep it profitable, and I'll see you the next time around.